In the event of a weather emergency, guests should proceed to the stairwells and walk down the stairwells to the lower level hallways, staying away from the exterior doors and windows. Guests on the lower level should proceed to the hallways, locker rooms, classrooms, Hall of Fame room, and the athletics office. People should remain in those locations until advised by the police department of the all clear. To provide a more enjoyable program, the aisles must remain clear at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the presentation of the colors and remain standing for the candidates' processional. The colors have been presented by members of Missouri S&T's Army ROTC detachment. the candidates and audience please be seated? The faculty and platform party will now enter in their processional as we hear Giriamis Igatur. Ladies and gentlemen, singing of our national anthem. The national anthem will be performed by Mr. John R. Francis, General Manager for public radio station KMST.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated.
Good morning. Good morning and welcome to today's commencement ceremony. For those of you who are graduating today, this ceremony symbolizes both your past and your future. And I hope that Missouri S&T has been a place where you found the support and encouragement to chase your passions and build your dreams. I hope that you have learned much more than you ever intended about your major, about your roommates, about that elective that you took on a whim, and especially about yourself. I have no doubt that you were challenged, and I have no doubt that you dug deeper than you thought you could to get here today. Now, I have a secret to share as you look to your future. You will continue to dig deeper, not just in your first job or during your next step in higher education. You will dig deeper throughout your lives, and that is because you are minors. Today's ceremony recognizes your past achievements with the conferring of your degrees, and it heralds the future as a new phase in your life begins. For all those who support you, this ceremony provides a time to honor you and your fellow graduates as well on this very special day, and also to express pride in your many accomplishments. We are pleased to have with us today Curator Thomas R. Voss from the University of Missouri System. Curator Voss, will you please stand and be recognized? Now I would like to introduce the members of the platform party who will not be introduced later in the program. And I'm going to ask each one of you on the stage to please stand and remain standing so that we may greet everybody together as one group. Dr. Larry Gregg, Mace Bearer and Curator's Distinguished Teaching Professor of History and Political Science. Dr. Thomas Schumann, Professor of Chemistry and President of Faculty Senate. Dr. Jeffrey Caulfield, Vice Provost, Undergraduate Studies. Dr. Kent Ray, Vice Chancellor, Global and Strategic Partnerships. Dr. Deborah A.G. Robinson, Vice Chancellor, Student Affairs. Dr. Marisa Crow, Vice Provost, Research. Mr. Walter J. Branson, Vice Chancellor, Finance and Administration. Ms. Jo Nesbitt, Vice Chancellor, University Advancement. Mr. Timothy Albers, Interim Vice Provost and Dean, Enrollment Management. And Ms. Deanne Jackson, Registrar. I would also like to recognize those faculty members who have attended today and I know have greatly influenced the lives of these graduates. So faculty members, will you please stand to be recognized? Ladies and gentlemen, the commencement address will be delivered by Curator Thomas R. Voss from the University of Missouri System. Curator Voss is the former CEO of Ameren Corporation, a Fortune 500 company, and the current chair of SmartWires, a global grid optimization company that is based in the San Francisco Bay Area. Prior to his appointment earlier this year, Thomas Voss served as an advisor to the university as a member of the Missouri S&T Board of Trustees. He is a member of the Academy of Electrical and Computer Engineering and the Order of the Golden Shillelagh. Curator Voss began his career in 1969 after earning a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering from Missouri S&T. He is a registered professional engineer and in 2011 was selected by the National Society of Professional Engineers for national recognition as the recipient of the Distinguished Service Award. Curator Voss serves on several St. Louis area civic and arts organizations. He has been a champion of safety and diversity throughout his career. And he is a strong proponent of science, technology, engineering, and math education. It is my great honor to welcome Curator Voss to the podium.
Well, good morning, and thank you, Chancellor Schrader, for that nice introduction. And thanks to the faculty, the proud parents, families, friends, and most importantly, thanks to today's graduating class for giving me a few minutes to speak to you. It's great to be back on campus, and I'm honored and delighted to be with you on this amazing day. I know you've all worked hard, and now you are prepared to make our world a better place and a safer place. What a terrific responsibility and opportunity you have before you. After years of long days, tough classes, and stressful exams, you have arrived here at graduation with the world at your feet. Congratulations to all of you. This is a big day for you, but it's also a very big day for all of your families and friends who have supported you along the way. Let's give a round of applause for everyone who helped you get here. As the Chancellor mentioned, I am a graduate of this fine university. I attended from 1965 to 1969. I suspect well before many of you were ever born. In fact, back then what I attended was the University of Missouri Rolla, not Missouri University of Science and Technology. And as many things do, I'm certain this campus has gotten better with age. I earned a degree in electrical engineering, and the time I spent here really shaped my entire life. Like some of you, I came here because I loved math and technology, and I love solving complex problems, something I still love doing today. I've got to tell you, though, before I arrived on campus, I thought I was pretty smart. But after just a short time here, like a few days, I realized just how much I still had to learn. Life on campus was quite a bit different back then. We didn't have personal computers or even calculators, and how on earth could we get by without these devices? However, we did have slide rules and a passion for math, and we did work hard. I'm sure all of you loved all of your classes while you were here, but in the 60s we had some really annoying classes. I remember we had core classes that met early on Saturday mornings. Can you imagine such a thing? And our physics exams were on Saturday mornings as well. And this campus wasn't nearly as nice or modern as it is today. In fact, many of my classes were in temporary buildings that were built for World War II. Keep in mind, World War II ended in 1945, but for some reason the temporary buildings were still there in regular use in the late 60s. I think that's a pretty liberal definition of the word temporary. But despite the annoying classes, old buildings, and hard work, we always managed to have fun. I can't tell you how many nights we spent telling stories at Alex Pizza Parlor or going to concerts at Rolla High School. I'll never forget the night we saw Ike and Tina Turner play. Now, I know that's a little before your time, but it's hard to believe that we saw Ike and Tina Turner in a high school gymnasium in Rolla. So many great memories. The highlight of the year, of course, was St. Pat's Day. Do they still party on St. Pat's? Now, that was always a good time. Let's just say I had to be well ahead of my assignments before St. Pat's weekend if I was going to keep my grades on track, because that was a party. While I'm thankful for all the education I received and for all the great friends I made on this campus, I am particularly grateful for one thing I learned here, and that is the ability to think. Thomas Edison once said 5% of people think, 10% of people think they think, and 85% of people would rather die than think. I love that quote, and I'm not sure it's that much of an exaggeration. Sure, we all learned math, we learned stats, physics, engineering, and so many other things, and my education has served me well. But this school taught me to think and gave me the discipline to stop and think every day. You're about to take on the world. You will build great buildings, better machines, and write algorithms that will be amazing. But please do yourself one favor. Every day, every single day, set aside 10 minutes to simply think. Think about what you're doing. Think about why you're doing it. Think about what the world needs. And think about how you can make the world a better and a safer place. The ability and discipline to think is the greatest gift you have, so slow down and take advantage of that gift every day. After graduation in 1969, I joined Union Electric briefly before spending 4 years as an Air Force officer. I returned to Union Electric in 1973 and was fortunate enough to spend the next 41 years at what we now call Ameren. I've been given many great opportunities over the years, and I always felt the responsibility to do my best to make the world a better place. There are two topics that have always been a big priority for me, and I hope these are things that you'll consider wherever your careers take you. The first topic is safety. As Missouri S&T graduates, our job often is to make systems run better or more efficiently, but ultimately our job is to make the world a safer place. I think at times many of us take safety for granted or assume our families will always be safe. Safety is not a given, and it's not guaranteed, and it's good to remind ourselves of that. Safety should be the number one priority in everything you do. The second topic I'd like you to consider is diversity. As I mentioned, I went to school here a long time ago, but some things haven't changed. For one thing, this was a very tough school and one of the best engineering schools in the country. Has that changed? I don't think so. But other things have changed, and probably the most noticeable difference is the student body. When I was here, 95% of the student body was male. I think there were about 25 female students in the entire school in 1965. Today, I look out and see a more diverse group of men and women, and diversity makes the world a better place. We need diversity because the world is changing, and the pace of change is only increasing. At Ameren, we have for years said that diversity was not an option. Supporting diversity is the right thing to do, it's the smart thing to do, and it's good for business. Corporations, thank you. Corporations and organizations need to have diverse thought leaders to grow and prosper, as does our region and our nation. Diversity makes all of us better. Diverse thinking takes courage, but it brings better solutions. Recently, I was privileged to take part in the search for a new president for the University of Missouri system. We had a diverse selection committee and a very diverse group of final candidates. The entire process allowed us to select a truly outstanding new president in Dr. Mun Choi from the University of Connecticut. Making diversity a priority works. It helped us find the best leader for the University of Missouri system, and diversity will benefit any organization, and as I said, it makes good business sense. So wherever life takes you, please work hard to support diversity. As I said earlier, I loved going to school here, and to this day I love being an engineer. After nearly 45 years, I retired from Ameren in 2014, but I was never meant to play golf or sit still. I wanted to continue doing what Missouri S&T miners do, and that is to make things better. Shortly after retiring, I was given the opportunity to serve as chairman of a company called SmartWires. SmartWires is fundamentally changing the way the electrical grid is operated around the world. For the first time in history, we can dynamically change the flow of electrons on the grid without changing the generation mix. Now, I know that might sound boring or nerdy to some, but to an old engineer like me, this could not be more exciting. Seriously, this is just the latest of so many great opportunities I've been given, and it all started the day I graduated from this fine university. Today, you begin your own journey, and who knows where it will take you, but go after every opportunity. Be great, and remember, stop every day to think. Make safety your number one priority, and be champions of diversity. Thank you again, and good luck.
Thomas Voida, please rise and approach the podium. At this time, Provost Marley will recognize one of our Missouri S&T Curators, distinguished professors, and will present a medallion in honor of this achievement.
Good morning. In 1968, the University of Missouri System Board of Curators established a category of academic appointment, the Curators Distinguished Professorships. These prestigious appointments are awarded to outstanding scholars with established reputations in their field of study. Dr. Thomas Wojta has served as professor of physics for more than 14 years. He has a self-made supercomputer cluster, Pegasus 2, and his work focuses on quantum phase transitions of materials near absolute zero. Dr. Wojta hopes to discover new and unconventional states of matter that can ultimately appear in connection with these transformations, such as in supercomputers that have the ability to transfer electricity without any loss. Dr. Wojta has numerous publications, research articles, proceedings, books, and book chapters, as well as invited talks at national and international meetings and colloquia. On this occasion, it is my sincere pleasure to recognize Dr. Wojta's appointment as Curator's Distinguished Professor of Physics.
The candidates for doctoral degrees. Will the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy please rise?
Chancellor Schrader, I have the honor to present these candidates who have been recommended by the faculty of the Missouri University of Science and Technology for the degree Doctor of Philosophy.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the President of the Board of Curators of the University of Missouri System, I confer upon you the degree Doctor of Philosophy, together with all the rights, honors, and privileges, as well as the obligations and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
Advisor advance to the platform to be vested with their hood and receive congratulations from Chancellor Schrader, Curator Voss, Provost Marley, and Vice Provost and Deans Roberts and Brown. When you return to your seat, you may be seated.
Muhammad Al-Gawadi. Ayman Mustafa, to be hooded by Dr. Muhammad Al-Gawadi. Zino Ridya Al-Jazeri, to be hooded by Dr. John Myers. Jacob Luke Baer, to be hooded by Dr. Mohsen Asal Zaim. Elizabeth Ann Bowles, to be hooded by Dr. Yinfa Ma. Andrew Joseph Bruni, to be hooded by Dr. Serhat Hoster. Zun Chen, to be hooded by Dr. Thomas Schumann. Joshua Allen Cruz, to be hooded by Dr. Ashok Mitta. Jacob Edward Darling, to be hooded by Dr. Kyle DeMars. Zhang Gao, to be hooded by Dr. Levent Akar. Payman Hajani, to be hooded by Dr. Catherine Grote and Dr. J. David Rogers. Robert D. Hazelwander, to be hooded by Dr. Francisca Obo Iquanobi. Zhen Huo, Stephen Curtis Jackson, to be hooded by Dr. Bruce McMillan. Patrick Michael Sammons, to be hooded by Dr. Douglas Bristow and Dr. Robert Landers. Philip Russell Mulligan, to be hooded by Dr. Jason Baird. Reza Rahimi, to be hooded by Dr. Runar Nygaard. Francesco Restuccia, to be hooded by Dr. Sajal Das. Malik Adnan Saeed, to be hooded by Dr. Liaz Satioro Leventis. Carlos Salvinelli, to be hooded by Dr. Jeff Caulfield. Guangyao Shen, to be hooded by Dr. Victor Kilovich. Thusitha Arthanayaka, to be hooded by Dr. Dan Weddle. Thongping Yuan, to be hooded by Dr. K.M. Isaac. Jifu Zhu, to be hooded by Dr. Xiaoping Du.
Will the audience join in congratulating the graduates? Will the candidates for master's degrees please rise?
These candidates who have been recommended by the faculty of the Missouri University of Science and Technology for the master's degree as designated.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the President and the Board of Curators of the University of Missouri System, I confer upon you the master's degree in your respective fields, together with all the rights, honors, and privileges, as well as the obligations and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
The faculty marshals will now direct the master's degree graduates to the platform to receive congratulations. Upon returning to your seat, you may be seated.
Nathaniel James Ayers. Teresa Wagner. Jeffrey Keith Jenkins. Fred L. Stone. Ayushi Mathur. Disha Pravin Kohli. Rupaksh Bahadur Sagal. James Ulrich Talley. Lakshmi Sushma Dagubati. Sri Chaitanya Sanaboni. Pratik Reddy. Marctus Aloktogra Atanga. Aida Margarita Ley Hernandez. Kellen Edward Kiefer. Zhang Fang. Himansh Reddy Gadapelli. Sriharsha Vardupalli. Palomi Nandi. Balashekar Reddy Gajala. Bhargav Gadapati. Jeffrey Robert Slane, Jr. Gautam Hulakunta. Uma Venkata Rami Reddy Tolaganti. David Patrick Amori. Rahul Prakash Sakpal. Kaustav Roy. Ramya Sri Bola. Wenbo Wang. Bhargav Tumu. Tony Lewis Wellnitz. Tatiana Alejandra Cardona Sepulveda. Sulagna Mandal. Catherine Ann Huffmeyer. Alicia Lynn Paida. Salah Aldin Mohammed Ali. Mark Andrew Zastany. Joseph Philip Berencat. Sandeep Tarakera Chandrappa. Thomas Jason Sears. Yibo Jha. Yiran Lu. Zhaoui Ping. Andrew Jacob Pagan. Abhijith Bushi. Sudhir Devarakonda. Yao Wang. Yufu Long. Maria Camila Garcia Toro. Syed Mohammed Sanan. Bikram Kishora Mahajan. Alan Charles Ernst. Abdullah Ali Boni. Naima Mohammed Al-Ansari. Felanice Latrice Duncan Yancey. Yanming Zhang. Nathan A. Skopak. Alexander Justin Schiller. Sai Rohit Yalapragada. Ashwin Ram Varanasi. Brandon Ray Dirschke. Hussam Rad Aboud. Gazwan Fasil Jassim Al-Kamayaswawi. Ahmad Abdul Karim Hussein. Hector Gabriel Donoso. Huning Zhang. Adonis X. Williams. Jeremiah L. McCord. Muzi Zhang. Benjamin Boma Peppel. Fadguni Suhe Rait. And one who asked a Twitter request who couldn't be here due to the weather, Antonio Gardner from Electrical Engineering.
Provost Marley will recognize our undergraduate honors students.
In your commencement, you will find the names of students who have been designated for undergraduate honors recognition. At this time, I would like to recognize the students who have completed their bachelor's degree with a perfect 4.0 grade point average. Those individuals, please stand as I call your name to be recognized. James Trey Nicholson. Scott F. Hain. And Trevor Thomas Ross. Thank you. And now I'd like to call your attention to the names in the program of those students who achieved Missouri S&T's highest academic honors of summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude. Would these graduates please rise? Congratulations. Thank you.
At this time, Chancellor Schrader will confer degrees upon the class of 2016. During the conferring of degrees, candidates will rise when their major field is identified. Interim Vice Provost and Dean Richard Brow, on behalf of the College of Engineering and Computing, will now present candidates for bachelor's degrees from departments within the college.
At this afternoon's ceremony, candidates from Missouri S&T's 15 undergraduate engineering programs will commence. Today, I have the honor to present candidates from 2 other programs that are also within the College of Engineering and Computing. Chancellor Schrader, these candidates have been recommended by the faculty of Missouri University of Science and Technology for bachelor's degrees as designated. Will candidates from the following programs please rise and remain standing? Computer Science. And Geology and Geophysics.
Vice Provost and Dean Stephen Roberts will present the candidates for bachelor's degrees within the College of Arts, Sciences, and Business.
Chancellor Schrader, I have the honor to present these candidates who have been recommended by the faculty of Missouri University of Science and Technology for bachelor's degrees as designated. Will the candidates from the following programs please rise and remain standing? Applied Math, Biological Sciences, Business and Management Systems, Chemistry, Economics, English, History, Information Science and Technology, Multidisciplinary Studies, Philosophy, Physics, Psychology, and Technical Communication.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the President and the University of Missouri System Board of Curators, I confer upon you the bachelor's degree in your respective fields, together with all the honors, rights, and privileges, as well as the obligations and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
You may now be seated. The faculty marshals will now direct the graduates to the platform to receive congratulations from Chancellor Schrader, Curator Voss, Provost Marley, and Vice Provost and Deans Brow and Roberts. Upon returning to your seat, you may be seated.
Ashley Nicole Parker. James Trey Nicholson. El Haji Malik Ndiaye. Adam Michael Mervihil. Tammy Louise Martin. Stephen Michael Graneman. Rachel Rose Duncan. Amanda Ray Broughton. Leah Renee Whalen. Chad Michael Verwest. Holly Teresa Tarvin. Marlene Malmborg. Kaylin Nicole Jones. Little Rosamond Hoyle. Audrey Jeanette Hoffer. Jacob Albert Blasky. Hannah Sierra Heaton. Emily Laurel Schmitter. Jessica Lynn Schultz. Kauthar Abdullah Albasha. Fatima Abbas Al-Karous. Timothy Robert Butts. Joshua Scott Corbett. Delaney Paul DeJanes. Grace Elaine Dietzler. Chelsea Roxanne Gordon. Nina Kayao Govola. Ivana Almeida Grimm. Scott Matthew Hack. Han Xiao. Jun Jing. Zhao Kai. Nian Wang. Bo Cheng. Kyler William Swartz. Sean Aaron Moody. Ryan Thomas McGuire. Lacey K. Ludwig. Victoria Kathleen Culbertson. Ryan Wood. Connor Matthew Walsh. Timothy Toy. Brendan Michael Solovic. Samuel A. Schmidt. Sean Patrick Ryan. Trevor Thomas Ross. Zhu Pham. Scott F. Payne. Tyler Lee Patton. Bowen Zheng. Ronwai Gao. Si Cheng Liu. James Allen Besson II. Janae Nicole Bogus. Gadir Abdullah Almosa. Clark Dean Miller. Alexander David Bell. Shay Nicholas Bolt. Cody Michael Borgschulte. Justin K. Brown. Travis John Connolly. Jacob Charles Drilling. Andrew James Ellis. Alexander David Ernst. Jacob Wayne Gallo. Quan Gipp. Erin Elizabeth Clausen. Peter Gail Simpson. Annika Arisara Swinson. Christopher Adam Siefken. Rebecca Robinson. Matthew James Pringer. Dorothy Mae Ludwig. Jewel Khan. James Peter Huxzima. Jesse B. Hughes. Bryce Zachary Coleman. Michael Ledoux. Jia Sun. Pranay Arivwal. Hamza Mohammed Al-Majed. Taylor Patrick Baum. Wyatt Holden Burton. Robert Zachary Huber. Spencer Lewis Elrod. Bradley Garrett Farley. Brandy Levon Brooks. And the one we've all been waiting for, Nick Dillon Ross.
So at this time, I would like to invite our graduates to please stand. As a symbol of your academic achievements, I now invite you to move your tassels from the right side of your caps to your left. Congratulations, graduates.
And congratulating the graduates.
I am pleased to introduce Ms. Helene Hardy-Pierce, the president of the Minor Alumni Association. Ms. Hardy-Pierce earned her Bachelor of Science degree in Engineering Management in 1983 and an award of professional distinction in 2007. Ms. Hardy-Pierce is employed by GAF, serving in the role of Vice President of Technical Services. As a student, Ms. Hardy-Pierce was a member of Chi Omega sorority, the Society of Women Engineers, and the Student Union Board. She has served on the Minor Alumni Association Board of Directors since 2005, holding positions that include Director at Large, Vice President, and President-elect. She has also volunteered as an Alumni Admissions Ambassador and a Section Officer. Ms. Hardy-Pierce is a member of the Missouri S&T Board of Trustees, member and past president of the Academy of Engineering Management, and a member of the Order of the Golden Shillelagh. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Hardy-Pierce.
Thank you, Chancellor Schrader. I bring greetings and congratulations from your Minor Alumni Association to you, our new graduates. Our Alumni Association has evolved from the first 3 graduates in 1874 to nearly 60,000 members today. As graduates, you are now lifelong members of this proud and distinguished group, and it's my honor, true honor, to welcome you. I'm going to ask you to consider just a few things. The first is to stay connected to your alma mater. Your college experience and the friends you've made, they don't end at graduation. You're a proud minor alumni for life. From St. Pat's and homecoming to young alumni gatherings and reunions, we welcome you to come home to the Hasselman Alumni House whenever you can. The second thing that I'd like for you to consider and to ask for you to do is to get involved. The Minor Alumni Association supports nearly 50 alumni sections that gather across the country to celebrate special occasions and renew friendships. Do you want to make a difference? Our sections are always hungry for new faces, new ideas, and always new enthusiasm. Attending a section event is a great way to get involved as you launch your new life after graduation. You'll also receive 3 copies each year of Missouri S&T Magazine, a monthly e-newsletter, and event invitations to alumni gatherings planned in your area. The third request for you to consider is for you to stay in touch with us. Connection and involvement require that we know how to reach you. Please keep us updated on your contact information through the alumni website, and also let us know how you're doing, whether it's a new job or a special event in your life. Your story is also our story. Finally, I ask each of you to support your alma mater and your alumni association. We've all benefited from the generosity of our fellow alumni, from scholarships, classroom, labs, the fitness center, the Student Design Center, to meals and meetings at the Havener Center. In the future, as you enjoy this success that so many minor alumni are known to experience, we hope that you'll realize the value of your degree and decide to help those who come after you. Alumni choose in how they can best support the minor legacy. Certainly giving of your money by contributing to your department, your favorite student organization, or the Alumni Association is one way. Another option, and sometimes more difficult, is to give of your time. Assist in recruiting new students, ask your legislator to support higher education, and encourage your company to hire additional Missouri S&T graduates. Come back to campus and share your experience with a class or student group. And one last thing to remember and cherish. Membership in the Alumni Association is an honor that you've earned today by graduating from Missouri University of Science and Technology. Enjoy the privileges and the benefits of that free membership. Congratulations to each of you, and we hope to see you at the Hasseman Alumni House in the years to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hardy-Pierce. Missouri S&T is very grateful for the loyalty and support of our nearly 60,000 alumni. Graduates, I now would like you to help me recognize some very special people. Would the parents and spouses of the graduates please rise and remain standing? Would the grandparents, the brothers, the sisters, the friends, the faculty, the staff, and everyone concerned about the future of these graduates please rise? Graduates, would you rise and help me thank all of these wonderful supporters? These, I know, are people who have given you vital support during your academic careers. So I want to thank everybody once again for braving the elements to come join us in this celebration. Congratulations once again to our graduates. And help me with the Go Miners. Ready? 1, 2, 3, Go Miners!
And join Mr. John Francis singing the Alma Mater hymn, which will conclude today's commencement program. Words for the Alma Mater hymn are printed on page 3 of your program.
Through the years with honor glowing, love for you is ever flowing, from our hearts forever flowing, Missouri S&T. Wrought in silver, forged in gold, always in our hearts will hold you, Rolla, MSM, Missouri S&T.
Please be seated and remain seated until after the recessional.
adjourn.